Um, mm, let me see something. Hmm. Okay. Mm, I want to see. Okay, I want to see a sell. So I really want to see a sell to the downside. We should have just took profits right here. To be honest, you should have just took profits. In all honesty, because I kind of knew gold wasn't even going to come back down. Because you have to look at the daily format. Even if the daily format, this was the daily format already did this. That's why I kind of knew it was going to come down. So I kind of got gold playing around in this area before going back up. If it doesn't break this area, you see it's a strong resistance. I still think it's going to buy. Maybe it'll come down more in like this whole week and just start climbing up Friday, maybe next week. But I should have never been greedy because off the daily, even though a wick right here, I'm looking like it's gonna come back up, but it's probably just not its time to come back up. Like granted, I did buy right here. I should have just took my profits here, took profits. Yeah, should have just took profits around here. And yeah, I should have just took profits on gold. Okay, good. So for gold, I should have just exit here. So now, what is my gold aspect? I could delete this. I could delete this a little bit. So for my goal, we want to get multiple entries in. So where the multiple entries come from? Um, Here's the thing. I enter a point two here because even so, price can come back down here. It could come back down, but I think it's just gonna play around to show, hey, it doesn't want to break here. Another breaking point off the joint is here. That's another breaking point. This is the daily though, so this is the daily breaking point. Daily, what's good? What's good, my boy? So the daily, you see overall from 1 to 2, I keep telling people it's an uptrend. It's strictly uptrend because of the daily, like you said, it's just a trend. So it made a higher high once it broke this, the low before making a new high. So this is the low, this is the high. So overall, you want to buy, but granted, on a lower time frame, it does show sales. So as you can see, I tried to buy earlier. This time I did never hit my alert here yet, so I cannot buy. But I did buy today off an early entry, off right here. Boom, it breaks out. How your account doing with the new people? I guess it's pretty okay. I'm just showing like daily day basis of the prop firm. I'm on step 2 of a FTMO challenge, 100K. I passed step 1 about a week ago, and now we're just looking. I'm just showing how I execute the market and just by patience. So I entered here today and went break even. If I was just explaining earlier, as you can see, it's an overall buy entry or from 1 to 2. But overall, so you'll try to wait for the trend reversal. You see how it's going. This could help you too from pivot highs to pivot lows. High, low, high. Every time I say high, low, it breaks structure. So this was the low. Once it breaks, comes a new high before it breaks structure. Boom. Comes a new high, breaks the structure. Boom. So 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 boom, comes a new high, break this structure. Boom. Now it comes a new high, breaks this, boom. Boom, breaks this, comes back up, and yeah, it hits equal highs. As long as it hit equal highs, this always works like 85% of the time. Like it always hit equal highs. You see how it breaks structure here, comes back, hit equal highs at the usual spot. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, you do, yeah. Because I'm just trying to explain how I just execute the market. I thought I was about to pass one of them Jones, but I had a step 2. I forgot about that one. But now I'm almost done step 2. Gold, you see, gold's going crazy right now. And you see, gold is about to go crazy. So I really like how it's looking. Like long term, you can hold gold for about. I'm planning on holding gold for about like a month, and then yeah. So gold is my next one. I'm trying to execute in. I got gold executing. This is gonna make me about 3K. And then overall, you can enter more entries as it goes by. Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm just showing some breakdowns, some simple breakdowns. You see, as it keep breaking these highs. Bet, I got you. As it keep breaking these highs, and then as news, even news. So when the America, we got wars going on, oil going down, prices of US 30 going down. You see, as US 30 is dropping, when the war, everything is at panic. Usually, commodities goes up, gold goes up. As y'all can see, even oil has went up. You just got to do a little reading, like any oil. Like if you just click on oil, um as you can see, look, every oil you see, gas prices is high. um a lot of oil has been going up. Look, we could just type in US oil. Any oil is usually going up as of right now. So a lot of commodities is going up. Look at this is crazy. It's just been going up. Ever since the war happened, you know, oil prices is going up, gas prices going up, commodities is gonna go up. You see how gold had his big burst, silver had his big burst. So when things go down, like companies and stocks, granted it will come back up, but commodities always goes up because that's will always be at value. Basically, like gold will always be at value. If anything happened in this world, gold is still kind of valuable. Silver is valuable because we are still using oil is valuable. Things in that nature, copper, silver, things commodities basically. As you can see, like 30. This is US, so you know what the US 30 is. Dow Jones. It got all the futures in one, and you see how it's going down. Yeah, basically, yes. Yeah. So times during uncertainty, we got wars going on. You see how US 30 is continuously dropping. The Dow Jones is dropping, SPY is dropping, and those are the things that follow the stocks. They put it in one and it just follows the best stocks available. So if this is going down, hey, let's just buy gold. Hey, let's just buy silver. Let's buy oil, and especially oil as of right now. But as of right now, I got gold going back up. Gold just did a little drop. And like I said, if it doesn't break this one area, and then we still hearing good news, market structure is always clean. It's always clean. So we could just follow from here to here, and then we just follow. We just enter. We hold for a week or two. That's what most people is not good at doing. When I listen to the greats of the stock trading, they hold for years. Like, say, even if you bought like gold 4 years ago, you bought gold 4 years ago, that would have been like what's 2026, 2022. You would have bought at 1,700. All the greats say they just hold for a long time, basically. So that's what once I stack like my bread very high, I'm just planning on holding for years, 2 years, 3 years on things like this. So I got gold. So gold, I went break even today because I tried to enter. I tried to enter from here. Granted, it did hit equal highs, but I was being greedy. I was being greedy. I should have just exit because overall, once it passed this goal line, it should rise to the top. It should rise to at least here, basically. But it's the daily time frame, so I think it should stay here in a couple of days. What I see for Nas, bro, Nas is crazy. So Nas, what I see for Nas is crazy because this shit was crazy. So for Nas, I have entered Nas from what right here, and I'm kind of upset. Was it Nas or 30? It was Nas. Yeah, it was Nas. So Nas, I entered from here because what sell from here. I deleted it because I'm looking for uptrends now. So I was in Nas today, bro. I was being greedy, bro. Look how far I was. Oh my god, I was being greedy. I was in this since Friday. Yeah, I entered this Friday, and I swear in 5 minutes, well, boom, I went break even. I went break even so quick. I went break even so quick. I went break even so quick, bro. But I could see Nas going back up off the daily because it's not really breaking structure, but it's war uncertainty. So I really don't want to trade it, but this is just a good time to enter though. Like if it goes below here, it just goes below here. Like off the daily, as you can see, it's in an upward trend. Because what? It comes here, 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 here. So from 2 to 3, that's a buy. So from 2 to 3, even is a buy. And even if you want to say this was the new low, right? Look, you can even say this. Watch. I'm not even trying. You can even put it like, oh my gosh, you could put it right here. You even do this. Boom. Why I wouldn't? And let me explain why I wouldn't put this here. I'm really trying to explain. Because even if it hit here, you'd have said, okay, now it's selling. But it could just be a fake out. Boom, which it was. Like I wouldn't just switch trends. Like granted, I just really would. I don't like switching trends. I just don't like. If it just transform into a sell, I'm surely not entering it, especially if it's a long term uptrend. Which this is a long term uptrend. You would try not to trade it. Like granted, I'm gonna tell you why I traded this. I traded this because if it broke from out of here, and I don't even think I was being greedy no more. If it break from out of this area, it was going to melt, and which it didn't basically. So yeah, it just didn't melt. So you just telling me is holding on from this buy resistance very good, and then once it breaks a 4 hour higher high off lower time frame right here, you see how it's going down up down up down. Soon this was the lowest spot, breaks out, and then yeah, so comes here, breaks, comes here, comes here, comes here, comes here, breaks this. Boom, comes here, comes here, comes here, comes here one more time, breaks this. Once it comes above here, we see where price goes, comes back down, follow it. That's all we do. So if it breaks here and it rise above, hopefully it could come back down here. If it don't, it don't. If it do, it do. That's when you get our entry points and then just follow trend. If it don't, like I said, the market ain't perfect, so it can't really do that most of the time. I am mostly who's looking for a buy because I said Nas is good for buys. Why I would like buying, even though it's uncertainty, it's just a good RR. So basically, why I entered this? I was up 7 RR. But the fact I was up 2 bands off this, but it's the fact that I held on to this because I kept thinking prices is breaking from this ranging area of daily structure, and I'm thinking it's going to melt. But I went break even, and it's okay. So now what I'm doing right now is boom. I'm waiting for structure to break this right here. Boom. Wait until it comes back. Break structure, comes down. Make sure it don't break no lows, which is the low. It's kind of like right here, but I don't think it will come all the way back down here. Let it play around a little bit in this area and let it come up, or it could just break, come back, and then go up. I just don't like this low. I just don't. But this cry could be a low. So gold. I explained gold earlier. Nas. I like how Nas is looking. I like how Nas is looking. US 30. 30, 30, 30. Um, damn. Hold up. Whoa. I would have loved for US 30 to hit down here. I would have loved 30 to hit down here. I just don't think it'll come lower. It can come down here. I just don't honestly think it will. This would have been a good entry to come down here and come back above. Or, in all honesty, I don't really know where to enter. But as you can see, we all for sale right now. We're all for sale. Um, can it buy off the? Yeah. So let's just delete all of this. We're gonna delete it. So anything below, I just don't like. I just don't want to sell. I just don't like. I don't see like even if it does. I don't even. I don't really totally agree with sales because most of the time it goes up. I'm not saying it can just keep selling. I wish it did keep selling. I would have been super up on Nas, but I would like to see a buy. So off the daily. So boom, anything below here, you see how it just you can't really see it off the 4 hour. So off the 4 hour, so off the daily, we're kind of in sales too. Because what comes up, comes down, comes up, comes down, comes up. It breaks structure here. So boom, break structure here. Boom. After that, you can see it's clearly selling. And now it's just dropping so hard. So we really can't get a full analysis off this. So we'll go like off lower time frame. So as you can see, lower time frame, lower, it's keep making lower lows, boom, 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 lower lows. So once it come back down, like look, once it make this lower low, like look how easy this is. Look, boom, makes a new lower low, comes down, breaks back above, doesn't break highs, doesn't break highs. You could use this as a T stop loss. I really wouldn't want to use this as a stop loss. Boom, boom, break highs. Even this, boom, sells right here, comes down. This is the high. Boom, what it does, sell off. Boom, sells right here, comes down. Doesn't break highs. What? Boom, sell off. Boom, comes right here, sell high. You don't want it to break right here. Don't want it to break right here. But in all honesty, I think it's gonna go up. But we don't know. We don't know. Uh, we got it in this area where it just doesn't want to go down. So it could come to here, or it could come back up here and break above. And I don't really want. I really want to delete this. So once it breaks above here, we would just look for buys. It's most likely to be. I wish they had something like a green bar. So they probably do. You just look for where it breaks out at, or it doesn't break out and then you just sell down. And early entries, like I said, you try to get like an early entry. So say if it is a 15-minute here, and it could do something in its nature, as in boom, uh, boom, break, come, you would try to, and then boom, 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 break, bam, boom, and then comes back down below here. You're try to enter from here. This is where I get like quicker entries from. This is why I get long term, like super long, like I did on gold today. I stop at 3, and then instead of 4, which you could go break even at, you could go break once it hit equal. You can really just go break even, and then you're just drag it out to here because on the overall time frame, that's where it wants to go. And then you do another entry right here. Yeah. But the thing about here, stay here, it can't come back up here and just come back down. You can't do that. You can't do that. Like it can't come right here, come back down. Like this ain't even an overall time frame. Like you'll have to move this back to like a 4-hour time frame. But I don't think you want to lose that much. You don't want to lose that much. So that's how you'll enter like off a quickie entry. Um yeah, that's how you'll enter. So we either could look for sales tomorrow or we could just be patient. In all honesty, we probably just try to go off sales. Um, nothing really looks nice over here. In an hour, like off the 4 hour, this is just sales. Off the hour, In all honesty, you will want to buy. Like you'll want it to break here. Like say if you do want to buy, this is going to make a guarantee buy. Like it wants to go up. But if it sells off here, like I said, the lower time frame is fully in control of buy. So like it breaks out of this, boom. Anything above here can at least somewhat come. So say if it goes there down tonight, it can at least come back right here. It can at least come back right there. And it either can hit equal highs and keep going up, or it can hit equal and be like, hey, it's still a sell. So let's just go back down. But overall, like I said, the market could come down here, boom. Like I said, overall, 4 hour is still a sell with the higher time frame, but 1 hour time frame is a buy. This both could work because look, it could come down here, boom. We could say we enter a sell here. It could come back up. This is our main stop loss. It could hit equal highs and it could just shoot right back down. Those are like quicker entries. But the stop loss off the buy is super insane because even if you want to buy from here, okay, boom, you buy here. This is your high. This will be your low, and you don't really want to go that low. So we'll probably wait till either sales here or if you really want to wait for buys, that's what I would do because Nas was the only sell I was willing to take because if it did break here, I knew it was gonna drop. US 30, I don't really know where it's gonna go. Do I believe it's gonna drop? I'm not too sure. I'm just not too sure. I'm uncertain. But this, it's not that I won't earn certain. I just was certain if it does break structure off this, it could accumulate way more points than US 30 can. GJ. Now GJ. So GJ, we in we're in a little buy position. So overall, this came up, boom. It came to here, boom. It hit our 5. We want to delete this. It hit equal highs already. Boom, it hit equal highs. Like I said, the only thing about GJ now is you're uncertain. So basically, it hit equal highs. Boom. It don't have to do what it wanted to do no more. It don't have to go here. Or it can still go here because anything above here goes here. But like I said, it can just hit equal highs. The low is all the way down here. It hit equal highs. It hit equal highs. Come back down. Come back up. Come back down, and then hit here. As long as it doesn't break low, but it did come above. So overall, the price will try to come here most of the majority of the time. But we don't know when. We just don't know when. So I'm in this one right now off the 4 hour. Boom. What I would want is price to break. In all honesty. So Uh, can we just get this? Let's just delete a lot of these. I'm gonna tell you what I want. Let's delete a lot of. Let's just delete a lot of space. We don't want our market looking like sloppy. I kind of want to explain it better in long-term timing. So I'm not in this one. We're gonna delete all of this. So, I want price to break here. So, okay. Okay, so off the Dell, like I said, this is why I don't enter off sales. Like, granted, I want to see a double sell. Like, if it sell off here, boom, okay, it breaks down from here. Boom, it breaks down from here. Boom, you say sell. But boom, boom, it doesn't sell. I'm not sure. I don't sell off of that first break. You want to sell off the second break. Really off a long term. Because even if it goes long term, like boom. Okay, so you see how it's going up, boom, boom, it sells off, boom, boom, it just sells off, boom, 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 boom. This is a strong sell off. Boom, and sell off again, boom, hit equal, comes back in this area, comes back in this area. Even if you sell here, you're getting a lot of gains on the table. We're not going to act like we're not getting a lot of gains. Granted, it doesn't hit the equal, and it kind of almost does hit the equal to a point. It kind of almost does it. Like I said, we ain't perfect, but it got the damn well close. So boom, boom. So from November, damn, that's what it took a long time. But you always want to follow like the main trend. Sometimes the trend it does break. And even look, if you go on a weekly, say weekly, boom. I know the weekly is somewhere like right here. Watch. The weekly is somewhere like right here. Look. Weekly somewhere right here. How much times it hit here? Boom, 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 boom. Goodbye. And look, it comes right back. So overall, like it sometimes shit just goes off. Like look how I just follow the trend. Just follow the trend. That's all you gotta do. Follow the trend. So what you want to do, even as it does break from here, it's still showing bullish momentum. Um, I'm gonna say this ain't like an A+ setup, but uncertainty will show from here to here. So I bought from here, I'm holding to here, and then if it breaks from here, it comes back down. It doesn't break this higher area. It can even go above from here. So you'll come down. So look, it breaks. Let's see. Let's just say it breaks structure from here. It breaks here. Boom. Will I be our low? This will be our low. Boom. This will be our low. Boom. Comes down. Comes back up. You enter. 15 minutes. The only thing I don't like about 15, because look, say if you do comes up, breaks above, it hits equal highs. It can't just you gotta go break even and let it come back down, or you could hold until it breaks out, and then you can just take it from there. Oh my gosh, I'm in that, so I don't want to do it. Oh, that's what I got. And that's why I say I don't sell. That's why I say I don't sell off like a higher, like a super better trend. I just don't. Like, even if you do sell, I just wouldn't sell for a long time. The only way I sold for a long time was 30, like I meant Nas, because if it broke structure, it would have broke hard. And then I'm still studying this pair. But this is what I would have been in. Like I said, I wouldn't have lost this because wicked stuff like this, I just wouldn't have lost. So probably would have got this run right here. That's a nice run. Boom. Sell off comes up, never sell. Uh let me try to hmm, never sell. Certainty. You get from down here, and then anything up below will come right here. And yeah, that's all I got for today, low key. Um, crypto still doing its low digital things. Yeah. But yeah, I'm done for today. I'm gonna tune in tomorrow, man. Ain't too much up here. Peace.